All right, so we are getting ready to move on to our next problem. In this example, I want you to try it on your own. And so we are finding the interest in this example. We have Curtis depositing $550 into a savings account. The account is going to pay 1.75% simple interest on an annual basis. If he does not add or withdraw money from the account, how much money will he earn after 3 years? So remember, the formula for us to find our simple interest is I is equal to the principal times the rate times the time. Okay. So you'll need that information in order for you to solve it. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that on your reference sheet, if for some reason you forget that formula when you do go and take the test, you will actually have that information on here. So it does list that the formula for the simple interest. So I is equal to the P, R, and the T. And all you're doing is multiplying all three of those variables together, okay? Or those quantities once you find those. And so it also tells you what each of those variables stands for. So pause the video, see if you can figure it out, and then come back and join once you have the answer. All right. So let's see what we got. So I see that, not this one, we finished that one. Carrie invests $430. I thought it was Curtis. Yes, it was Curtis. Curtis deposits $550 into a savings account. The account is paying 1.75% simple interest on an annual basis. If he does not add or withdraw money from the account, how much interest will he earn after 3 years? So here's what we need for us to figure this one out. I first want to know, do I know the interest? I don't, because right here it says how much interest. So that lets me know this is going to be our variable, X. And then what about the principal? Oh, he deposited $550. So that is your principal. And then the account is going to pay us 1.75% simple interest. So our rate is going to be 1.75%. We should understand that 1.75% is the same thing as 0.0175. All that I did was move my decimal two places to the left. Remember, every time you move it to the left, you're dividing by 10. So divide by 10, divide by another 10. So we've divided it into 100 pieces, which gives us that percent. And so we're trying to figure out about the time. Well, the time is 3 years. So we're going to put it 3 here. All right, now what we're going to do is go in and solve the problem using what we know. So we know we don't have the information for I. So actually, I don't know why I put X. I usually put I for interest. All right, so we put I here to let us know the interest. And then we're going to multiply it by the principal because we have that here. So 550 times the rate, which is 0.0175 times our time, which is 3. So all you're doing is just multiplying those three numbers together, and then you have your simple interest. So 550 times 0.0175 times 3 gives me $28. So I is equal to 28.8. Huh. Wonder what happens now. So we see that we have we have three numbers to the right of the decimal. We only need two. So I'm going to look at the second number. It's a 7, but I need to look and see the third number, which is a 5. So remember, 4 less, let it rest. 5 or more, we're going to let it soar. So the 7 then becomes an 8. So the total interest that will be earned is going to be $28.88.